I see some people asking questions about why CRM or what CRM, and I just wanted to share what we're into. Right now, we're kind of digging Infusionsoft. All of our leads that we make on Facebook get zapped in right here, and so basically we apply a tag at the Zapier level, and it absorbs all the leads. And so if you're, this type of lead, you go through here. If you're this type of lead, you go through here. If you're this type of lead, you go through here. And so we really have the ability to grab various types of leads and just throw them into the system automatically. And then, the neat thing about a CRM in my mind is that it can handle that automated communication. So we have automated ringless voicemails right here, text messages and emails. Same with right here, 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 and here. And some of this stuff drives, it engages the clients to communicate back with us with certain information that we don't have to help get us to complete the quote. And some of the communication actually will drive the clients to schedule appointments. And so what you're looking at here is one of the producer's appointments for the last 7 days. And so you can see that he had 15 appointments scheduled at the Facebook level right here. That's what that number represents. And he had 1 scheduled at the CRM level. So the marketing that came out from the CRM assisted in the appointment setting for the producer. Something else I really am geeking out about Infusionsoft, I like that, you can get your pipeline kind of in a controlled manner. I also use ActiveCampaign, but for me, I prefer to just kind of see the numbers right here. And, you could if you're the manager, you just come in here and you can flip the pipeline over to specific team members. If you want to just, if you wanted to get down to one of the team members, you could just look at one of theirs, or I currently have it set to the agency. You got some neat reports on this thing, and I think somebody else was asking about a dialer, and this is probably the single best feature about a CRM like Infusionsoft. There's some others out there that have some comparable products, but this CRM and dialer are integrated at the main vein. Their arteries are connected, and so anything that happens in the dialer happens in the CRM. We can load the lists from the CRM into the dialer, and leads can be added to the list live. And so you're just calling through the list. There's 100 people on it, and then before you know, there's 101 on it. It just works that way. Pretty straightforward as far as that. So you'd load a list, you'd hit load or something like that, and you hit call, and it would start calling the first person. If their voicemail picked up, you would leave the voicemail right here that the task tells you to leave. So this one, we're on call 10. And if we flip through these, you can see that you can customize the notes as you're building. This one was call 8. Let's call 8. Let's see if we can find a call 1 or something sooner. What's going on? Let's go the other way. I thought I'd seen one earlier on this list. Yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way. Anyways, so you see the concept that you can have the custom notes down here as you're ripping through these things, and you flip through them about as quick as I am right now as you're calling them. So you call them, they don't answer, and then the note's going to tell you, hey, leave voicemail 1, and then text, the client's first name. So this is just the custom field in the back, and so that's actually the client's first name. You can see Margaret. And so to text somebody, you would just push this little text button right here. Like everything is just kind of right here, and it's all just connected. And so it's just really fun. That's why I recommend CRMs, and I recommend a dialer that's connected and that the features are all connected. The notes are all customizable, and we've got really kind of like 11 hotkeys. So you've got 3 built into the app right here, and you could make unlimited if you want to. I guess you could make them install as the thing here. But we really only have 3. These are our main ones. But if we get somebody on the telephone, we will hit the double $ right here. We hit the double $, and that, hitting this double $ will pull up the opportunity record for the client, and you can get into the other 8 options on how you can progress the lead through the system. So to me, guys, a CRM is about front-end sales, and there is a back-end, nurturing thing that is also there. But I think the 2 elements should be very clearly and distinctly different than the other. What you guys do to acquire new business has nothing to do with what you do to maintain that business. Of course, setting up the relationship and the expectations about how things work as you're onboarding them will set you up for long term, but the two things are different. And so Infusionsoft really gives you the depth to do both sides of it. The only thing I think that most people are experiencing the limitation is just the connection to the AMS. But in my experience, not having this and just having an AMS kind of gives us half the production that we could potentially do. Anyways, if you guys got questions, let me know. I kind of geek out about this stuff. Happy automating.